All right.
This is what I'm thinking. You know, I've already went out there and attempted the elements and, you know, nothing but
Primitive.
myself,
knife.
a knife, and some crappy fire starter until Jeff, you know, let me have a lighter. For those of you that haven't seen that, you need to go find it.
Yeah.
because,
It's called
it
Do
was
That,
crazy.
You're Half Naked and Afraid, I think is what it was.
I think this time you are to go out into the elements with a bikini top and shorts, just like me.
No,
just
no,
like
hold on,
me.
no, wait. We actually want viewers, Heather. That's going to deter viewers. There's
But it's
nobody
only
going to want to see
fair.
this.
I am thinking you go out there, primitive. You get to bring a knife, a fire starter if you want one. But, you know, pretty much the same thing he allowed me to have to do mine. I am not going to go out there with you like that.
Okay.
I've done it.
Yeah.
I want to go out.
So we're doing it
Like,
together. It's
we're
a
gonna
dual
be
survival
it's gonna
situation.
Be together, but I get a backpack
Okay.
of whatever I want to put in it.
And I get to use your
Whatever.
stuff.
No, you don't get to use mine
Wait, why?
because you have to survive just like I did.
You see that? I've been walking into bunches of those. And that's the one thing in the world that I hate the most is freaking spiders. These little crab spiders don't bother me quite as bad, but I still don't like to walk into them and they stick to my face, you know.
Okay, look at Jeff over there. He's crying. He's crying about spiders. We've been here 5 minutes and he's crying about spiders.
Freaking spiders. Man, that's the one bad thing about walking in here like this. Pretty much anywhere in our area, we hit the woods, I'm gonna know where I'm at because I've hunted them all my life. From the time I was probably 8 or 9, you know, that was back in the day when kids didn't play video games all the time. We had the woods.
You have to use your imagination.
Yeah, we didn't have a bunch of toys and crap, so we had the woods. So it was like an adventure, and we explored all of it. So this is the spot that I wanted to come back to.
It's gonna be fun.
Yeah,
I'm ready.
me too.
Dude, you see that backpack?
Uh-huh.
You're gonna be amazed at what I can pull out of that backpack.
So I've got a knife and I've got a small fishing gear.
Do you have bait?
No, I have to find my. Huh?
I got bait in mine.
You got bait in yours? I'll have to find my own bait. So that's going to be the challenge. Yes, I brought fishing stuff, but yes, I still got to find bait to bait with. And I'm sitting here looking at this nice creek.
Hey, I get this spot. I call that spot.
I call that spot. You call what?
I call right there.
Right there.
Right there.
All right, that's fine, because I call right there where it's softer. Recliner.
I know one thing. I've been here not long at all and already had to pull out the skeeter dope.
You know, the crazy thing is, I was actually figuring that was going to be my worst enemy. The worst thing here is I was going to need mosquito dope, because I know these would. I mean, usually the mosquitoes are massively bad. I don't know if the heat's deterring them right now or what. No, but I picked this spot. She's just kind of like a tag along. I get to do all this stuff. I picked this spot because that creek is what's going to help me survive this. Where we are right now, sitting on this creek bank, the temperature's got to be at least 10 to 15 degrees lower than what it was, say, at the house in the open, you know, on the hill. This is down in the bottom, in the creek bottom, under all these trees. With the wind blowing, it's actually pretty nice out here, isn't it?
I just don't like the trees
Why?
because I can't suntan.
Oh my
I
God.
gotta suntan this spot because I'm not gonna be working too hard.
Look, there's a sunny spot right over there. Got something to keep me cool. I got a place to bathe. I got a place to
Hey,
fish.
You have toilet paper?
Wild.
In case you gotta go pooey?
No, I don't.
I have toilet paper.
I'll just use some leaves, and I'll immediately get
Don't
in the water.
contaminate our water system.
Another thing I wanted to talk about with this is when Heather done her survival series, she was drinking from actually this same creek. And people were freaking out. Oh my God, I can't believe you're drinking that water. Oh, you're gonna die, you're gonna get whatever. I have lived here all my life. I ran these woods and I've hunted these woods all my life. This is running spring water. It's coming out of the ground, out of fresh springs, and it's running. And people say, well, that doesn't matter. You know, there could be an animal up the creek dead or something. Yeah, there could. To be honest, there's a risk to anything you put in your mouth, whether it be food from the store or anything. There's always a risk. But I have drank from these creeks for 35 years and have never, ever had a problem. Same goes for pretty much all of my family. Today, too many people think that you can only drink water out of a bottle. That's just not the way it is.
Is that deer track?
That is a massive deer track.
Good thing I got my trusty 30 on defense.
Better not shoot no deer this time of year. We'll get
I
arrested.
ain't shooting Bambi. I don't shoot Bambi. Okay, we finally got to where we needed to be, and this area here is gonna be my campsite. I got all kinds of stuff in that little bitty backpack.
Quit bragging.
Shh, you're interrupting. This is my time. My time.
I don't really sit around and watch survival stuff. I know there's a ton of it out there on YouTube and different places like that. But the things that I know, I learned firsthand in the woods and camping and things throughout my life. So I see these professionals, so-called professional survivalists that you know, they have classes they charge for, or you know, these books and CDs and DVDs and whatever, where they teach survival skills. And yeah, I'm sure there's some pretty good stuff in there. And the ones that drive me the nuts the most are the ones they go by they say the 3 rules. The 3 rules by them are that you can't live longer than 3 hours without shelter. 3 hours without shelter. Hell, a hiking trip usually is longer than 3 hours. So that drives me nuts to hear 3 hours without shelter. You can only survive 3 days without water. Yes, that's true. And you can only survive 3 weeks without food. So they tell you to arrange your priorities by that. So they're saying shelter should be first. Okay, the thing is, it's over 100 degrees in the sun, okay? I'm in the shade. There's natural shade here. I do not need to build a shelter. I'm gonna spend the next 3 days and 2 nights without a shelter. Even if it rains on me, I'm not worried about that. It's so freaking hot, that'll be a good thing. So my priorities right now, more so, is I already know where the water's at. Pretty much anywhere in my area, our area, if you take off walking long enough, it won't be very long, you're gonna cross a very clean spring-fed creek. So water's not a big issue here. My biggest issue currently, right now, is food. I need to start figuring out something for food. I brought the fishing line, so I figure that's probably the main thing I'm going to be doing. But and after that, fire. And I know I didn't bring a fire starter, but I have succeeded before in making a hand drill fire. And as hot as it is, and as dry as it is this time of year, it shouldn't be very hard to find some punky wood that's plenty dry enough to start one pretty easy like that. So right now, at first, I'm gonna attempt to try to find food first.
Okay, now that Jeff, he's venturing off to try to find bait so he can fish, I figure I'll show y'all what I have in my little bag. Of course, I have a light. I looked at the temperature. It said it's supposed to get down to like 71, I think, tonight, or 70. So I brought me some pants to try to keep the mosquitoes off of me some too. And if I get cool, I got some sleep pants. I have my makeup, my medicine, heartburn medicine. I brought some beef jerky. All my stuff here. Of course, a hairbrush. Want to look nice. Gotta look nice. My off, or repel, which I've done had to use. Water. This is my whiskey and beer.
And I figure if it gets hot, I have it in this little cooler thing, so if it gets hot, Jeff stepped off into that creek just a minute ago and said it was very, very cold. So I figure if my beers get warm, I'll just stick them in that creek and keep them cold. I'll just have to watch Jeff and make sure he don't sneak over.
Bam.
I figure I'm gonna want a hot meal. I'm gonna build me a fire. I brought a lighter for my starter, make it easy for me. But if I catch some fish, I brought tin foil so I can put the fish in here, set them on my coals and cook it. Tin foil. Toothbrush, razor, because this girl ain't gonna be hairy. In case I decide to go swimming, just bathing suit, change of clothes. Duct tape, in case Jeff starts talking too much and I have to duct tape his mouth shut. Towel for when I go swimming. I brought a knife so I can clean. Oh, you're not supposed to be here.
I'm just curious on what all you got in there.
You can't see what I got. You'll be wanting to steal my stuff. Go away. I brought a sheet. Not sure what I'm going to do with it yet. I would like to build a hammock, but I don't think I can. Vienna sausage, toilet paper. Can't go wrong with toilet paper out in the woods for 3 days. Got to have some toilet paper. I bought my utensils, my knife, spoon, fork, you know.
Oh no. Oh, Jeffrey, I got you. You gonna eat him?
No. I'm gonna use him for fish bait.
Eat him!
No. I'm gonna use him for fish bait. Sorry, dude. Let me bite his head off.
Alrighty, you have fun on your fishing trip. I'm gonna go chill over here.
Alright, sounds good.
Alright.
I'll catch you some supper. Just lay over there and relax. I'll catch you some supper.
Okay, you go get my supper. I'm just gonna sit right here.
Don't you nice?
You just take it easy. Hey, I'm gonna enjoy a beef jerky while you're fishing.
A whole bag full of beer and food.
I'm just gonna have another beer and he's watching him fish, I guess.
Okay.
I was hearing some excitement over here. What you got?
Sun perch.
Don't kill him, no, he's
Got
pretty.
to, or he's gonna get away.
Oh, he's pretty.
He is pretty. That is some of supper. I plan on catching about 20 more. Well, you good? Don't worry.
You got enough bait?
Well, actually, I got the 3 pieces of bait, and I caught him on the 1 piece, and I still got the bait.
So my question is, you're offering me food?
Are you offering me whiskey?
Well, I'll offer you some tinfoil to
I'm
cook
sure we
that
can.
in.
I'm sure we can work out another arrangement.
No.
You terrible.
That's
terrible.
The whiskey's mine. I'm gonna have to have something to knock me out tonight when the mosquitoes are buzzing around my head.
I'm gonna tell you right now, this is pretty fun. I'm having a good trip. It's cooler than I thought. I've been skinny dipping. I found some bait for my fish. That's one thing I was worried about, was finding bait to do some fishing. And then if you found bait, you had to worry if there was fish big enough here to really, you know, I see the shiners and the minnows and stuff. But that's definitely that's a positive sign. I mean, there's plenty of cover. As much fishing I've done, this is a really good looking place. Really, honestly, it's good fishing place.
All right, let's see.
I'm excited.
I want to see if you can catch another one.
Okay. Oh shit.
I'm a squat. Oh, he took your
No,
bait.
He didn't. No, he didn't. That was a big one too.
Oh, I saw your pole jerk.
Come on.
I walk all the way over here and you ain't even gonna catch one.
The fish.
They're probably under that log you're standing on. If you catch another one, I'm gonna go rig me up. You didn't know I brought my own little fishing kit, huh?
I did.
Yeah, I got my own fishing kit, and I bet you they'll love some beef jerky.
Oh, I bet they will too. Can I borrow some beef jerky?
No. You can't have none, sorry. But if I catch fish, I'll let you cook it for me.
Dog it!
How about that?
Yeah. I'll cook it for you. I can't
Yeah.
have none, but
No, you can't have none. You can just cook mine for me. Uh-oh. What happened to your fishy?
There was another one just like the one I had, and he fell off in the water.
Eat it. I want to hear it crunch.
Are you pissing? She's pissing.
I'm not being.
Well then, what's that face?